Hey Shark fans, thanks for tuning into another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm KC Hahey alongside Greg Brown today, the baseball coach at Nova Southeastern. Greg, I appreciate you stopping by and giving me your time.
Thanks for having me, Casey.
It's always a pleasure. Hey, let's talk about this upcoming season. Great news, starting out nationally ranked 7th in the country. What are your thoughts on that, first and foremost?
I think it's just a culmination of what's happened here. From the time before me until the time that I've been here, there's been some great players, and I mean it's evident. We got 3 dudes in the big leagues right now.
Right.
And we got guys that really have taken this program to a higher level, and that's the hardest thing to do, is break through and get to that first regional appearance. And now we got guys like Carlos Asuaje and Zach Westcott. All they know is that we go to regionals. They don't know anything different.
Right.
And obviously there were guys in the past, like guys like Scott Woodry and Nico Echeverria, who had been through those tough years where you're right on the cusp and not getting in. And now we got guys that's all they're accustomed to, and that's the bar that we've set, and I think nationally we're being recognized for that, and I believe that it's an accurate depiction as to where we are now.
Well, hard work definitely pays off.
Yeah, no doubt.
So you're coming off your second consecutive South Regional appearance. One of the guys that made a huge impact, Carlos Asuaje, coming back. The accolades they go on for days with that kid. What do you see, or what do you expect out of him this year, and being a leader on this team, and so on and so forth?
Carlos is the kind of guy that he's never satisfied, and I believe that he's going to continue to raise his game. Coming off his freshman year, where he was freshman of the year, the thing that we had really talked about was him raising his defensive play up, and so going into the second year, he wins the Gold Glove. So that's really raising the bar, for yourself. And he's a kid who is driven, and I believe that he has the ability to drive our club in that direction. And he's got a lot of will, and I think that his own determination will get him to a whole nother level. We challenge him on a daily basis to get better, and he's not going to rest on his laurels
Right.
and just say it.
We have him, a great bat, but you also have some power on the mound. You're returning Zach Westcott, had a tremendous year last year. What are you expecting out of Zach this year and leading the team forward?
I'd say Zach should continue to take the ball on Friday nights and lead our staff into the weekend. And he consistently pitched deep in games. He understands what it takes to be efficient, within the zone. And I think that he's a guy who's really set the bar as to what this pitching staff should aspire to. He's a guy who had limited playing time his freshman year, and then all of a sudden his sophomore year he became the main guy, and
Right.
It's a dedication to his craft that I think got him to that next level.
So we're talking about all these returners. You got to have some guys, some new freshmen coming in. Any guys in particular for the Shark fans to keep an eye out for?
I think that of the freshman class, I think that there's some great young arms that we brought in. We only brought in one position player that was a freshman, and his name's Caven Thompson, and he's done a heck of a job defensively, and he's really going to be a nice player here. Plays in the middle of the field, but the one arm that really comes to mind is Alex Klein, who's a local kid, big, tall, left-handed pitcher, and I think that the sky's the limit with his potential, and he's gotten better since he's been here, and I expect him to make an immediate impact within our program in his first year.
And out of your senior class, been here for 4 years, they've been through the ropes. What do you expect out of them as they have matured over the 4 years, and to, I guess, spill off on these younger new freshmen?
Yeah, of these seniors, this is the first class. I've had them for 3 years. It's
Right.
So one more class would be the graduating class that I had, and what you've seen in their overall development and growth and expectations of what this program have been. Guys like Alexander Marrero, who we affectionately call Jimmy. Jimmy
right.
is really developed as a baseball player and become way more versatile. And I think that what we've seen from those guys is, again, being a part of something that's bigger than what they are individually.
Right.
And I love that mentality of Brett Clements, who's just a natural leader from behind the dish. Blake Boyd, who's been a grinder, and he's a guy who just absolutely embodies what our defensive mentality is, and I think that you look around and you sit there and we got such a great complexion as far as, the older guys and the younger guys, and I think that the older guys have really paved the way as saying, hey, this is the way we play the game, and that's the type of impact that they've had.
The Shark way, right?
The Shark way.
So you start off the season, the first is primarily the travel portion of your season. We start off in Georgia, and then 3 games at Delta State and Mississippi. What are your thoughts? Like, what are your preparations right now moving forward to the start of the season?
The one thing we got to do is get back into the swing of things of playing the game and getting our arms, deeper into innings. They going in the fall season, they don't log that many innings.
Right.
Now it's a point in time where we got to get them so that they can compete deeper into the game for us. So that we come out to shoot. Those are huge games. Columbus State, is a great opponent, as well as Delta State was the runner-up in the World Series last year, and they knocked us out. They eliminated us in the South tournament, and I think that we purposely have challenged this squad because of the expectations we have. We're going to go on the road early, and we're going to be tested. It's going to be cold, and so, our preparations have just been that of – not that if it's any other series, it's just, hey, this is how we prepare and this is how we get them ready. Our team has to be just in the baseball swing of things by the time we kick off.
Do you prefer to start off on the road?
I think it's a great challenge. I think that you test them early, and so that when we get into Sunshine State play, our conference is a dogfight week in and week out. And so I'd rather, as many opportunities as I get to put them on the road, I think it prepares us for when we have the games that are working towards our conference title. Because that's our ultimate goal is to get that conference title, the first one, and then, beyond that, the regional and national title.
Right. Well, everything seems to be going positively for you. I wish you the best of success this year. I know the Shark fans are excited for the start of the season, and I thank you for stopping by and giving me your time.
Thanks, Casey. Anytime.
Right. No worries, Brownie. It's always a pleasure. And that's Greg Brown, the baseball coach here at Nova Southeastern University. And I'm KC Hahey saying so long, and as always, go Sharks.